Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to another new day on the Daily Random Vlog, the Random Andrew channel here on YouTube. Thanks for finding your way to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, thanks a lot. Your guys' support keeps me going, keeps me pressing on, and finding some new way to either show you something different about my day or what's going on around. Just got back in from a hardcore RC session. To me, it felt cold, but it's actually fairly warm out. We did a whole lot of maintenance work on the track, and the intention was to vlog when we got out there and do some filming of the trucks running the course. We had Chad's X-Max out there. Hef had both the Summit, which is back in action, the Green Beast, the Incredible Hulk, that big green monster. It's back in action. And he had his little white Everest out there. He has that memory card, what did get recorded, but I'm opting out of using it because by the time we went to actually record the trucks, it was too dark for any images to show up on the video. So I'll show you the aftermath at least. Of course, I brought Clifford out because I love running Clifford out on the trails and in the bush. It's a dynamite truck. Really good, really reliable, but remember when Craig pulled this out of a drill motor for me, and yeah, I know, I just hosed these off. That's why these look so wet. Look, even the mud's still fresh. So yeah, everything's just literally fresh washed down. It's gonna get cleaned up a little bit further. I just had to get all the heavy mud off it, and believe me, there was so much mud, you couldn't really see a tread pattern. So the good old garden hose down worked good. And the deadbolt did fairly well. I'm going to be taking the lid off that in a minute, and I want to do kind of a walkthrough of some of the things that I'm noticing and discovering about this truck so far. But right now, a little bit of sad news for Clifford. He's going to be out of the game for probably about a week or two. I have to go out and get another Traxxas 775 motor, which is just going to end up throwing another brush again. I don't want to have to run with a motor that I know is going to fail me within a month time. I do not have any luck with those Traxxas motors. This motor still works, but it's very, very weak compared to what's supposed to be in this truck. So until I get another motor, I'm going to be taking Clifford apart, doing the front arms, putting those alloy arms in there, and then he'll just be sitting waiting for a Titan motor. But I'll be able to get one soon, I hope. I really do hope. In the meantime, I will still have the deadbolt to run. Alright, so with the deadbolt, right away, I'm going to say that there's a lot more to the scale thing to enjoy than I actually thought there would be. And yes, I lost a little hook, sadly enough. But no big deal, just a little hook. Notice the shovel in the back end here. Scale shovel. That was purchased at South Coast Hobbies and Rides. You're looking for little things to dress your truck up like that, they got them there. They've got anything you could want there for the scale accessories. The only thing I didn't see in yet, and I bet you he could get them, scale hoist. Functional scale hoist. Now, okay, here's one of the minuses, and it's a very small negative, is getting the pins in and out from right here. This can be a bit tricky. Luckily I've got the longer digits so I can reach in there. Nice body. It's really holding up well out on the trail. That green, I wasn't sure about it at first, but I really do. It's starting to grow on me. It's pretty much the same green you see on the Dodge Jeeps. Don't quote me on that, but to me it looks about the same. Now everything is just soaked under here. Even my Velcro straps for my battery. Oh yeah, that battery's just soaked too. Lovely. Anyhow, one of the first things I do plan on doing, and I watched a video on how to do it, and there's little spacers you can get. Just need some longer screws to accommodate for it. But you can move this whole battery tray so it sits right up above all this. And there's also a way to mount it so it sits across this way as well. And what that does is it's going to bring that weight of the battery up closer to the front axle or right over the front axle. Tires aren't sealed, they get full of water. Not a big deal, give them a good squeeze out afterwards. Now, some of the things I'm really enjoying about this is the way that this truck articulates. Well, not just this truck, but I'm sure just about any scale truck. It's not an actual frame twist, but it gives you that frame twist feeling. And that's without the other tires coming up. And I haven't done anything to this to make it articulate more or less. I've just, well, actually, yeah, I have done a couple things already. These Integy side steps, those were added on after the last visit. I think I showed you guys them, or at least told you about them. Now, I had, you guys remember Will? I had Will come over for a visit last night, and he brought me a couple things. This bar here, I've replaced the plastic piece in the front. That wasn't from Will. These two were from Sam. He hooked me up with them because the front bar, the plastic bar, really does flex really easily. And the same with these sway bar links, axle links. I guess that's what they would be, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Axle links. There were plastic ones in there before. Here's one of those plastic axle links that was in there. And if you look at them, they're fairly bendy. They would probably break if you came down too hard, too quick. But now I've got these metal ones in there, so it's got a little more, it's a little more rigid in that department. Some of the things I'm thinking I'd like to do right away to this truck, I can't think of what I'd like to do right away because it's, as it sits, even right out of the box, this little truck is dynamite. It goes a lot of places that I did not think it would go. Now, a couple of things I was thinking that would have been kind of cool to see on it out of the box is these suspension hangers right here. Just like in a real truck, the shock hanger, this should have been metal, but they are plastic. They're not really exposed to where they're going to get hit or anything, but I mean, with this full metal frame in it, which I absolutely love, this is awesome. This is also why I like the RC four-wheel drive just the same, because they've got that same frame, except with theirs, the motor actually sits up front here, and there's a transmission down to a transfer case, and then a more closer akin to a real truck. But I mean, even this here, this is awesome. Axial, you make some really nice little pieces of equipment. I'm just starting to get into this end of the RC world. And remember this, guys and gals. There is a whole world of RC out there. You want to go fast, there's fast speed cars right out of the box, 100 mile an hour out of the box, the X01. You want to go anywhere, there's the Summit. You want to just tear up and make it rain mud, there's an X-Max. There's something in every department, every angle. You want to be on the water, there's boats, there's sailboats, there's tugboats. You want to be in the air, you got quadricopters, you got airplanes, you got helicopters, you got dirigibles, like, you know, blimps. And you want to go to other planets, then you build yourself a Curiosity rover, world's largest nuclear-powered RC. Hell yeah, good job on that one, JPL. It's JPL or NASA built it, doesn't matter, it's awesome. Anyhow, I'm going to stop rambling on, as I do that sometimes when I'm tired. And I'll level with you guys, I have not been feeling very well at all, again, and it's mostly this time just due to a lack of sleep, but like my arms in here, feels like both arms have got pulled muscles, a lot of my joints, like my knees, my ankles, my wrists, my neck, my back, have been really kind of getting extra painful lately, and I think it's just a whole weather shift thing, or just a underslept, overtired thing. So yeah, I'm keeping the vlog short for today. And hopefully my energy will be back to regular levels tomorrow, and we're going to get out and we're going to do some more RC stuff. You know, like, it's all part of being an RC addict, guys. You got to get out and have fun every single day. Much short of monsoon, rains, and winds, we're out just about every day. Yeah. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. Without you guys, there would be no YouTube. I've said it before, I'll say it again. And YouTube knows this, I know this, you guys know this. So, good job. You've made a hell of a YouTube. Anyhow, I'm tired. Let me go to sleep. Think positive. Stay positive. Keep a smile on your face. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I mean it. Good night. Vlog over.